Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl Juju, and yes, I am back with another video. Happy New Year's. It is officially 2024, man. Where has the time gone? Time is just, whew, time is flying. But hopefully, you guys have um, plans, New Year's resolutions, goals, things that you want to accomplish. If you care to share, go ahead and drop them down below. I'd love to hear. Hopefully, you guys brought in the new year with loved ones. You were safe, nobody was hurt, so on and so forth. So, again, Happy New Year's and wishing you all the best, you and your loved ones. Now, before we get into the video, you guys should already know what I'm going to ask for you guys to do, and that is to like, comment, and subscribe. As always, I let you guys know how many subscribers I have from one video to the next. That way, you and we all can watch the channel grow together. Last video, we were at 120 subscribers. This video, we are at 137 subscribers. So almost double the amount of subscribers, almost 20 more. That's what I meant by double the subscribers. So in a short amount of time, in a couple of days. So thank you guys so much. In terms of, for me, that's a short amount of time. I'm hoping to at least reach my 1,000 subscriber count within 200 days or less if I keep up at this pace. So, and then of course the watch hours, because I do want to become monetized. So, yeah. So, again, like, comment, and subscribe. What we're going to get into today are just some helpful tips, some things that I make note of and keep note of as I'm out couponing and shopping, some things that I'm pretty sure most couponers will probably tell you. Also, I do have a little bit of a story time because, as I mentioned to you guys earlier, this is not a couponing page. This is a page where I share the things that I like to do, things that are a part of my life, and couponing just so happens to be one of them. So if you come under any of my videos using capital bold letters, thinking you telling me something, like it might not end well for you. Like, let's just start there. For two, you can easily just move around. It's not really even that serious. There are so many couponing pages on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, anywhere, groups on Facebook. Like, I'm not the only person that coupons. Like, the fuck? But anyways, let's go ahead and get into these helpful tips and things that I kind of use as a guide as I'm couponing. I want to go ahead and share these with you all to help couponing, especially for beginners, a lot easier for you all. So let's go. So my first piece of advice to you all is to read, 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 read. Reading is going to be the most important thing you could ever possibly do next to scanning. You want to be careful of certain things, such as when you're at Walgreens doing buy deals versus spend deals, registry ward deals versus Walgreens cash deals, certain items, quantity limits, things of that sort. You definitely want to read the details on both the sales ad and the coupon that you wish to use on a particular product. When I tell you reading goes a long way, it does. You'll also notice like when you're in groups, especially on Facebook, and I hate to say this for beginners because Facebook groups are not, in my opinion, beginner friendly. It's like they hate questions. Did you read? Did you use the search bar? Did you search what you need in the search bar? Read. They just said this. Someone already asked that. Like, it's just so. Reading is going to help you all around. Before you ask a question, if someone posts a deal somewhere and you ask a question, make sure before you ask that question, they have not already explained it or mentioned it in their description or in their caption. If they have not, or if they did but you don't understand it, ask the question. Be sure to read first. I promise you, like, some of these people in these couponing groups are rude. Some of these people who have, like, a name for themselves in the whole couponing industry, they, they'll respond to certain people, or they'll turn their comments off so that no one can ask questions. So you do want to make sure that you're reading, because that is a responsibility of the couponer at the end of the day. If a deal goes wrong, it could be simply because you did not read, or you misunderstood what you read, or you just read it incorrectly, or thought you read something that you didn't. If you read it once, read it twice, read it a third time, and even a fourth time to be sure that you got the wording and everything, nothing is mixed up. Like, I promise you, reading is really going to go a long way. My next piece of advice would be to scan, scan, scan. This is almost equivalent to reading, but scanning is pivotal as well. Scanning is going to make your shopping trips a lot easier, simply because you scan a product, and whatever coupon attaches to that product, it'll it'll work. Whether it's a coupon that's a glitch, whether it's a coupon that is, gonna give you overage, such as like at a store like Family Dollar or Walmart. I haven't even used coupons at Walmart, but last time I checked, they did do overage. I haven't used paper coupons in a while. They stopped putting them in the P&G ads every Sunday, or every, first Sunday of the month. And ever since they did that, it fucked the coupon game up. So, like I said, I coupon for fun. I don't, go buying coupons and do all the extra shit. I just shop from my phone. I hit my deals, I do my thing. Like, if I feel like there are certain coupons that I want to buy, then yeah, I'll buy them. But otherwise, or I'll go to a gas station. This is another tip that's not on the screen, but to get free, like, paper coupons, I go into, like, my local gas stations, like Sunday nights, or like very early Sunday mornings, or like if you call and a cashier, and someone's nice enough, you let them know, hey, if you guys have any leftover Sunday's papers, can leave them to the side, or can I at least just get the coupons out of them? I really don't need the paper. But that is a way to get like free coupons. So that's a tip that I started out, when I started out couponing in 2020, I started out working at a gas station. So that's how I got my coupons. So to this day, I just continue to go to that gas station and surrounding gas stations. And I'll get a couple, quite a few. Some gas stations may have more than others. There are times where I'll just go in the gas station. If they only have a few in there, I'll just, take the, little coupons out. For the most part, the cashiers don't care. Like, those people don't give a fuck. It's courteous to let them know, like, hey, do you mind if I. But otherwise, once they see you a couple times, I've even had some cashiers be courteous enough to pull the inserts out for me, and just kind of have them on the side. Like, so yeah, it's, once they're familiar with you, it's all good. So, but yeah, scanning the product, whether you're on the store app, or if you're on like a cashback app like Ibotta or Shopmium, or Shopkick, like an app where you need to scan the product to verify, or if you're able to, do it. If the coupon doesn't attach, chances are it's not going to come off. If you want to gamble, it's always good to take a gamble at the register. You may learn something. Again, glitches happen. Sometimes coupons work for items that they're not supposed to. So, shop at your own risk. I live in a city where I just feel like I can't do what I want to do in terms of couponing. So I play it safe. But do you. Be cautious. Like I said, do your research. Look in groups. Use search bars when you're within groups. Use hashtags when you're on like Instagram and stuff. Like, read through comments. Read the descriptions. Like, that'll really help you too. Look up YouTube videos, TikTok videos. Things like that. That's really gonna go a long way. But scanning is very important. It's just, I feel like before you put an item in your cart, if you can scan it first, do it. Especially if you're like at a store like CVS or Dollar, like a store where like a store app, scan it. Like period. You can check prices. Like it's just like it, scan it. Just scan it. I don't know how else to explain it. Like scanning is really gonna go a very long way when you're couponing. It's like an automatic thing you should do. Read and scan. If you have never read and if you have never scanned and if you've never paid attention to detail, couponing is something that you really do have to pay excuse me. You really do have to pay attention to detail though, because you can, like I say, you can misread something and it can completely mess up a deal. As a couponer, whether you're a veteran, intermediate, beginner, you will make those mistakes because you'll get so used to certain deals that every blue moon they might switch a buy deal to a spin deal. And so your head is programmed for buy, although you're looking at the tag and it's saying spin. So that's why I said attention to detail, reading, scanning, those things are like really going to go a long way and really help make your couponing trips a lot easier for you. And now y'all have to excuse my voice. I know it sounds a little scratchy and y'all probably like, girl, what the fuck? But New Year's Eve, had a little bit to drink and my voice just, I don't know what it is about my voice. I don't know how to use my vocal cords correctly because I mean, I haven't even done any yelling or anything of that sort. Like when I drink, my voice just kind of like goes out. Um, and so, yeah, I might actually, as a matter of fact, I think I'm actually finna go get some tea because I do want to finish as much of this video tonight as I can. But yeah, anyways, moving forward, you want to pre-plan your trips. That's also going to really help make things very smooth when you go into the stores. If you want to take notes on what you're going to do on your notepad on your phone, if you want to write them down, get you a little mini calculator, or of course you can use the calculator on your phone, but you you want to pre-plan your trips. When I tell you pre-planning your trips makes them so much more smoother, if smoother is a word, so much more smooth. Um, it's more so an in and out thing versus you just kind of being in there and just kind of walking around aisle to aisle and trying to figure out what to get. Like, granted, let me let you guys know this because, again, I live in a city where honestly, there are a lot of couponers in my city, surprisingly. This is a very small city. Like, even Saturday when I went out couponing, I knew a girl was couponing, and I could tell she was fairly new, but I can tell when someone is couponing. But there are just a lot of couponers in my area, so some stores are just out of stock of everything that a couponer would buy. So I know a coupon store because like literally everything that a couponer would need for overage or filler items or things like that, they're gone. If I go to a store that's like stocked with all of that stuff, it's either a good store that has a good staff that replenishes their stock, or B, this isn't a heavy coupon store. So that is a way for you to kind of determine stores in your area. Now, if a store is coupon friendly, I will tell you this. As a couponer, some things you're just going to have to just test out and see, whether it's a certain coupon or a certain glitch, or if a store is coupon friendly. Some things you will just have to go out there and do for yourself. And it's nice to share your experience so that other couponers are aware. But pre-planning your trips, write down your trips, your transactions. I would write down several different transactions again due to stock availability. Some items may not be in stock, so you may have to rework a deal, or you may have to do a completely different deal. So you do want to have several transactions, a minimum of three, but of course more if you find more that you can do. Planning trips, they do take time. You do have to go through,
the sales ad. You have to go through, the rebate apps to see, what rebates are available. If you use paper coupons, you have to clip coupons. So couponing, it is work. I will let you know this. Then, of course, you have to go out to the stores. Sometimes if a store doesn't have something, and if it's a really good deal, you might have to go to several stores. Um, some stores may be more strict than others, so you may, so pre-planning your trips is it will help because couponing, it's good when it's good. It can be annoying when things just don't go right. Um, and so just being as prepared as possible, staying ready so that you don't have to get ready is the best advice I could give you and possibly give you in terms of couponing. Stay ready so that way you ain't got to get ready. Okay, so this next one is it's going to be hard as a beginner couponer to abide by, but again, as you become more seasoned, you'll just soon realize, okay, I don't need to chase every deal. These deals are like clockwork. Some deals come around more frequently than others. Nonetheless, because there are multiple stores to shop at, if it's not at one store, it's likely at another. Like, they literally come around like clockwork. So don't feel like you have to chase every deal. Like in the beginning, because if you don't, especially when you're new starting off, if you're not careful, hold on, let me sip some tea. But if you're not careful, you'll find yourself spending a lot of money out of pocket because, again, you're new. So you're still trying to figure this thing out. Yes, are there people who hit the ground running? Of course. But generally speaking, anybody, you want to be careful because one thing that people think about couponers is that we just get everything for free. That is not the case. Like, that's not. My story time is actually going to kind of touch on why when people advertise like their YouTube videos or you see thumbnails that say 6 items free, or you're not going in the store and just paying $0. Now, at moments, yes, of course, that's the beauty of couponing. Generally speaking, that is not the case. And you'll, again, if you coupon, you'll soon find out. That's why I'm saying don't chase every deal, because you will spend or find yourself spending a lot of money trying to chase every deal. Like, it's just chase the deals that are most important, chase the deals that are more so like stock up prices. Um, Chase the deals that you use or you sell. If you are someone that sell bundles from your stockpile, but do not chase every deal. Like, don't do it. Couponing already takes a lot of work. It's very time consuming. Again, like I said, it's better to pre-plan. So you have to pre-plan. And if you are someone who has children and you have a job and you have other things going on, you want to be smart with the way that you spend your time and money couponing. Yeah, I think the tea actually worked because I feel a little better. I feel like it's loosening up, that gunk that's deep down where you don't want it to be. I feel like it's loosening that up. I can still, yeah, my voice is still kind of gone, but the tea is helping. So we're almost done though, at least with this portion. I'm trying to debate if I'm just gonna make my story time a separate video or should I just combine it. I don't know. It all kind of ties together though, so I'm thinking about just combining it. But I kind of touched on this second to last point. Go over the sales ad. Um, a lot of stores used to have paper sales ads. About a year and a half to 2 years ago, they kind of transitioned to digital ads. Now you may be able to go into certain stores. Again, I'm in an area that there are some stores I don't have, but some stores release their ads a couple of days before, like on Thursdays or Fridays. That way you can get a sneak peek and kind of start pre-planning your deals or transactions or trips for the next week. Stores like CVS, Target, I want to say Walgreens, not sure, but for sure CVS and Target, they release their sales ads on like Thursdays, I believe. So for the following week. So keep that in mind. Sales weeks run from Sunday to Saturday. Sunday to Saturday. So last but not least, this is something that, especially at stores like Dollar General, you'll make this mistake even by mistake. Um, but when you scan a product and there are two coupons that attach to it, and both of those coupons are for one item, because sometimes two coupons will attach. One is for off of one item, one coupon might be off of for two or off of three items. So let's say there's a 2 off 1 Colgate and a 3 off 1 Colgate. If you have both of those clipped, the 2 off of 1 Colgate is going to come off. When you want, of course, the higher value one to come off, right? So just be careful that when you're clipping coupons, or if you're in the store and you're scanning coupons and then you're clipping, make sure that you, what I was saying before my audio got cut off was, make sure that you always clip only the higher value coupon. If you clip both coupons and you, especially if, let's say it's a 50 cent off of one item and a $3 off of one item, if you have both of those coupons clipped, the 50 cent is going to come off at the register. If you buy two items, the 50 cent and the $3 will come off. But if you buy one item, let's say it's again a 50 cent off of one, 50 cent off of a 50 cent off of one and a $3 off of one, yeah, the lower volume is going to come off. Lower value, not volume. Lower value is going to come off. That happens at every store, but especially like it's easy to do it at like a store like Family Dollar or something. So just be very careful when it comes to like clipping the coupons. Scan the product, see what coupon comes up, read the coupon. Again, see, scan, read, yeah, and then determine which one you should clip. Make sure you only clip. Do not clip two. Clip the higher value. Use that one, and then you can use the lower value one on another transaction. Okay, so now we finna go ahead and we finna get into story time. And I'm gonna try to make this brief because I don't like to give a bitch too much of my time. But this is really more so a message and a warning to anybody who feel like they disagree with any of my content and that you finna just get up under my video being rude. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Okay. So basically on my Target video, someone saw the video, they saw how I was doing my breakdowns, and this is another tip, so continue to listen because there'll be tips given throughout this story. So she got on my Target video and she said this: if you roll a $15 gift card and get one right back, that does not change your final out of pocket. That doesn't even make sense, boo. Let's, first off, we're not doing the bold letters over here. We're not doing that. You're not yelling at me. You're not trying to get nothing through to me. You're not trying to teach me anything. Bitch, who are you to come over here using bold letters? That doesn't even make sense, boo. How? How doesn't it? How doesn't it make sense? You don't, and here's the thing, you don't have to calculate your out of pocket, your final out of pocket. Final. You see what she said? Final out of pocket. Because here's the thing. Let me pull up a breakdown. So here's this breakdown from the Target video that you see in front of you. So you have your Bounty, your trash bags, your Raid, your toilet scrub, your Comet, right? Your subtotal came to $51.13. You had your $2 coupon for your Bounty, $150 off your garbage bags, $10 off of your Raid, and then we rolled a $15 gift card. So my out of pocket, what I pay, you see where it says pay, you pay $22.63. You can stop right there. But to give you the full breakdown and just so that you can pretty much determine if whether or not it's worth it, okay, you will still get back a $15 gift card. So when it's all said and done, as you always hear me say in my videos, it's like paying this much at the end. Some people don't like to include things like gift cards, extra care bucks, Walgreens cash, registered rewards. They don't like to include things that aren't actual cash in their final cost. And that's okay. Some people only like to include things like Ibotta, Shopmium, Swag Bucks, Shopkick, apps that actually give you back real cash back. That's okay. That's okay. But when you see people advertising, oh, get these items free or get 12 items for $2 or like whatever, that's because they're including cashback rebates, in-store rebates. They're including everything so that when they're promoting their video and they want you to check out their deal, they want it to look as sweet as possible. Yes, are there times where you could go in a store and pay $0? Yes, get some overage. Yes, absolutely. Especially depending on the store that you go to, if they're strict or not, if you're able to glitter, if you're able to, balance coupons, if you're able to use multiple coupons, do multiple transactions. Yes, you can. You can hit big. But generally speaking, this is just me showing y'all, okay, well, you're going to get another $15 back. So you're going to spend 15, get it right back. So it's basically like paying this because you're still getting back that $15. Whether you include it or not in your final cost is up to you. You're still getting it back. You're still paying the 22.63 plus before taxes. Like this is all happening. How you calculate it is optional. That's the art of couponing. You can do shit how you want to do it. That's why I'm like, bitch, you coming over here using bold letters, bitch, when you can easily just move around. It's that simple. You don't have to include it like that. You don't have to calculate it like I do it. Do it how you want. You don't have to include it at all since it's not actual cash back. You see what I'm saying? But don't go under people's videos using bold letters. It doesn't make sense, boo. Okay, so what does make sense, though? You didn't even take the time out to educate me on how I should do it. And that's my thing. If she would have came over there like, hey, I don't understand how you're doing it, but how I do it or a better or a different way, not necessarily say a better way, because who are you to say your way is better? There's a million ways to do shit. But hey, there's a different way that you can calculate it so that it seems more accurate, however you want to word it. But you don't come over here trying to bully me into correcting my content, but you couldn't even tell me how to correctly do it. So how do you do it then? How do you do it? How do you do it? Let's take it a step further. Let's have a real conversation. And that's why I told her, but you can move around. You can move around, and I'll actually show you what I told her. Give me one second. I'll show you what I told her. So then I told her this. That is why you always hear me say, after it's all said and done, after rebates, after etc. Keep it moving though, poo. I'm a couponer. This is how I shop. If my videos aren't for you, then find another video. It's that simple. And I say that to all of y'all. Like, you don't have to like my content. I don't care. But for those that do like it, that's why you're here. For the people that don't like my content, why would I focus on you? Why do I give a fuck about you? I care about the people who do like my content. I care about the people who do subscribe, who do leave me comments, who are positive. Now, you have the right to disagree with something, or you have the right to educate me, but you don't have the right to come over here and try to be disrespectful or rude. I don't really take it too much as disrespect, but rude under my video when you could just keep it moving. Or you could have just simply told me how to do it, bitch. How do you do it? And that'd be my problem with people. They always feel like they checking shit, but you ain't checking shit because you ain't never correct nothing. All you did was come over here and voice your unwanted, unwarranted opinion that nobody gave a fuck about or gives a fuck about. Like, y'all could really go under there and see. But don't be rude under people. And this is just not on YouTube. This is on any social platform. Like, if you don't like what somebody says and they post it on that platform, sure enough, you have the right to comment because you posted it, right? But don't be like, nothing about my video should warrant you to want to come and be rude. You know what I'm saying? This is a video just trying to help people save fucking money, coupon, get their wheels going for somebody that's new. This ain't a video for you to come over here and try to rain on my parade. It looks like you hating because everybody else in the comments seem to be okay. And like I said before, there are plenty other couponers. Look them up. Plenty other social sites and platforms for you to get couponing content from. Look them up. For one, I'm new to content creating. I'm not new to couponing, but I am new to content creating. Other people's content may look more, prettier, more lively, or more whatever. I do this shit straight from my phone. I don't have time for all that shit. For one, I have a life. For two, you know what I'm saying? Like, so let's just start there. Eventually, yes, the content will be upgraded, but don't come over here trying to pull no card because you're going to get exactly what the fuck you asking for. That's just that. Shop how you want to shop. Do things how you want to do things. Because at the end of the day, that breakdown is that breakdown. Those coupons need to be clipped. That sales ad, them coupons, scanned, clipped, read, all of that. That's that. Your numbers going to come out right as long as you do that. All you care about is if your numbers come out right. How you calculate your final out of pocket after rebates and shit, that's totally up to you. Because either way, you're getting that back too, or you should. And if you don't get it back, you need to get it back. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bitch, what are you talking about? At the end of the day, what you pay out of pocket, you need to ask yourself, is this worth it? Is this worth paying this much out of pocket? Or if you like, okay, some people will pay more out of pocket when they know they're going to get their money back, like on Ibotta or ShopMe, cash back rebates. So they'll pay more out of pocket because they finna get the money right back. But it's different if you paying a lot out of pocket only to get store rebate money back. You see what I'm saying? In a deal like a spend 50, this is a good deal. And actually, my spend 50 deal actually came out better because they didn't have the soft cubes. Hold on, let me show you guys what I got. So this is actually what I ended up getting from Target. So the breakdown that I just posted, because they didn't have the toilet cubes, I ended up finding these warmers there, and they have a $2 digital. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'll just do that. I don't know why I didn't see it in the app when I was going through my breakdowns, but that's why sometimes when you go into the store, when I do my breakdowns, 9 out of 10, I'm not in the store. Sometimes when you get in the store and you see certain things or you notice that something is out of stock, so you got to replace it with something else, that's when you get to realize the other things. So you will guarantee you will have to rework deals. That's just a part of the game. And so this was a perfect replacement. So my subtotal, instead of being 22.63, my subtotal for this ended up being $20 and some change, which made this deal even sweeter. You got paper towels for $11.99, garbage bags for $12.89. You got the Raid for $20, $19.99 right there, and then the Airwick thing for $6. So you mean to tell me I basically paid for the Raid and I got tissue garbage bag free? You know what I'm saying? And then I got back the same $15 gift card I spent. I got it right back, so I didn't lose it. You see what I'm saying? I didn't gain anything. So I understand that, but I didn't lose it either. I got it right back. So that's why I calculated in my out of pocket. That's how I do things over here. You see? So you don't have to do that. Some people only want to calculate the gain. That's fine. Some people, like I said, only calculate cash, actual cash that they receive back. That however the fuck you want to do it. Literally, however you want to do it. What's more important is what you pay out of pocket in your money. What's coming out of your pocket. Is this deal worth this coming out of my pocket? Is what I'm receiving back worth me paying this much out of pocket? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, that's what because that's at the end of the day, that's what it's about. How much am I paying for everything? The fuck what I'm getting back. Like, yeah, what I'm getting back, that makes it worth my while. But how much am I coughing up? Because as a beginner couponer, like I said, you want to plan your deals, you want to kind of budget. It's easy, very easy to overspend as a new couponer, because you're new, you're trying things out. You haven't really, you don't have it together yet, and that's okay. It's fun. Trust me, I got a little rush when I was in my early stages, but I started to realize soon, like, that rush died down when I realized, okay, there are a lot of couponers in my area. There are always things that I want to do in my deals that aren't in stock. So you have to adapt to that, honestly. You have to adapt your couponing styles to the rules and regulations, how they change shit up in stores and, with the coupon releases and all of that. Like, it's fun, but it's work as well. Okay, so just know that. But at the end of the day, I'm here to let y'all know that there are other couponers. I encourage you to check other content out. Come drop comments under my video. Hey, Jew, add this in your transaction. Because I don't see everything. Like I said, I have a life. I coupon as a couponer. That's part of my life. These people are, this is what they do. You know what I'm saying? So I don't, this is what I do, but this is a hobby. Literally, it's a hobby. It's something that I love to do. It's a hobby. It's a stress reliever. Yeah, all type of shit. Also, too, y'all need to, CVS has things on clearance. I think I took a video of a CVS clearance. Hold on, let me see if I can find it real quick. CVS clearance 50% off. No, that's actually dope right there, though. CVS always has like cute little cheap gifts. Look, I need that actually. I want this. I think I'm actually gonna get this right here. I think I'm gonna get this. Okay, so some of the stuff like that. Well, guys, that is going to wrap up this video. I've taken up too much of you guys' time already, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the tips that I was able to provide you guys with. And also you've taken something from my story time, just in general, whether it be with me or yourself or other people. Just be mindful of how you comment on people's shit. Like, people seem to be real bold over the internet, but in real life, would you really have this same particular energy in my face? No, you wouldn't. So have the same energy that you would had we if we were face to face, you know, because there would be no reason for that energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, for what? Get it? You know, people are slow. But anyways, again, like, comment, and subscribe. Once you subscribe, y'all know how I do. Drop the number subscriber you are and where you are from in the comment section below. So until next video, deuces and Happy New Year.